You said you witnessed army came with their van and gave them cover. What do you mean by giving them cover?
The president of Nigeria does not want to offend some people. Maybe he had an agreement with them. If not, there is no information that the president is not aware of.
Have been trying to follow up this incident that happened in PLATEAU State, Jos. Over the weekend, where people were rejoicing on Palm Sunday, enjoying themselves, unprovoked, the prodigal sons came, and by a lot of people. Now, what triggers me to do this particular video is this particular interview, or not interview. VDM went to PLATEAU to sympathize with the people and also to know what happened. What they told VDM that happened is what triggered me to do this video. And I want you guys to listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm the youth leader of the Northern PLATEAU.
Yes, sir.
Under PLATEAU Youth Council. I coordinate the Northern Zone from Angorukuba direct. I was trained in Angorukuba, grew up in Angorukuba. Unfortunate incidents happened yesterday around 7:30. Gunmen just came, started shooting on people. Some are using machete. And the unfortunate aspect of it is that most of them are wearing half camo. That is the army clothes. And a veil, this Hausa veil on their neck. And they were speaking Hausa and this Fulani language. Going down, spraying bullets on people. And other people are using machete. When they are going down in less than 10 minutes, then we now see army car. Like 2 Hilux just came, 2 bikers, 3 in 1, and give them cover. I was there, I think one of the army nearly shot me on the leg. He missed and sprayed on the ground.
The army, Nigerian army.
The Nigerian army and some of them.
Sorry, please, I will have to take you back a little.
Yes.
You said you witnessed that when they came down, some of them were shooting, some of them were using machete on people.
Yes.
Army came with their van and gave them cover. What do you mean by giving them cover?
Yes. Army, Hilux, 2 Hilux came.
Nigerian army.
Nigerian army. When youth came out en masse in order to follow the attackers, on realizing that they are attackers, because 2 weeks back, NDLA came in, started shooting and arrest some people because of drug issue. And then when this one started, the boys thought that it was the same operation. Unknowingly, when we came close, we now realized that the setting of these people, they are not NDLA. Then we now gather the youth, trying to go on, move, and follow these people. In less than 10 minutes, army car, Hilux 2 came and blocked the youth and started spraying bullets off. I think we packed so many things. We have facts on ground. We have things that we have packed that the army use. And the unfortunate aspect of it, we know the gun that army usually use. And some of them were using the DSS gun, that black short one.
Yes.
Spraying up, beating youth, hitting youth. We are standing and they hit 2 of my youth. They take them down. 2 of my youth. The army, they are safe. For like 30 minutes to 1 hour, we are not able to pursue the attackers. Until when the attackers went off, they now left. Then
So when the attackers left, the army turned back.
They turned back immediately. They were shooting up, the attackers are shooting, still killing people inside the area. And they block the youth. They cannot enter that very area. Location.
These army people that you're talking about, as I was going to Agwarukuba, I saw some army men. Did you see any of those people in that place?
I did not see any single of them. And when they
have you ever seen? You are the youth president, the youth leader.
I'm the youth leader of the northern.
Of the northern Plateau.
Yes, but born and brought up from the Angorukuba.
Okay.
Yes.
Those military
my
people.
Leadership from Angorukuba.
Those military people.
Yes.
Have you ever seen any of them in Jos before?
I've never seen them. Most of them, they are Fulani guys. They don't have name tag.
They don't have name tag.
Most of them, they are the same thing.
But they came with the army truck.
Army truck, 2 trucks and 2 bikes.
And you have never seen them in Jos
I've never seen the trucks. I've never seen their shape.
Some of them has camouflage trouser and
Yes.
camouflage trouser and
I will not make some innuendos. You people have heard from the youth leader who was present and saw everything. So this is from an eyewitness and nobody else. Anyways, I just want to say sorry for your loss. I heard the governor said that they are not going to do a mass burial, and that they are going to give them a befitting burial individually. But the question we ask the government today is, when does it stop? Since I was a boy till now, I've been hearing about PLATEAU. The killing in PLATEAU, the killing in Benue. I've been hearing this.
Now
Since I was a little boy.
26 cops now.
I have come to PLATEAU State more than 3 times in respect to insecurity. I went to Bokos. That one, they killed a lot of people, burnt their houses. I went to the other side of Bokos after like after a year. They did the same thing. We came back again, they did the same thing on different occasions. So the question we are going to ask, after Rukuba, where else? Where next? And are they still going to come back to Rukuba? And I also heard that there was a message that was dropped that they were going to attack you people. Is that true?
Yes. From social media, they send a message particularly that they are going to attack and warn Rukuba after Salah.
And we have one content creator who says that.
His name is Danfo.
Danfo
He's a popular content creator. He promised in public
that he will come and they will attack after the Salah.
yes.
The Danfo said he will attack.
Yes.
He will attack.
He's a content creator.
Danfo.
He's another content creator. His
Okay,
name is Danfo.
we'll get
Yes,
his information.
he's a Danfo,
We'll
not
put the
a
information
content
there on the video.
exactly what
And
happened.
that's exactly what happened.
And the
Danfo,
security house. Yes.
We'll put him on the video so everybody will see him. And then we'll officially write to the government to see what they can do. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Sorry for your loss. I had to just drive myself to come, just to come and make the public know what's going on. Sorry.
Appreciate your effort.
Now, even before VDM went there are lots of videos. Over 88, some people said 86, some people said 88 souls died. And unfortunately, we cannot put the video here. For those of you who knows that they can watch the video, you can go to our Telegram. The video is there. Plan B TV blog is on our Telegram. You can see those graphics video. I can put it on social media. They will deactivate or block the video. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of Channel TV.
A disaster, which everybody know, because they took us unaware. And the truth is, Angwa Rukuba is one of the key parts of the whole Plateau State. It's our heartbeat. And despite the fact that people were just involved in their normal activities, everybody is just doing his normal activities. We didn't know. Before we knew, we started beginning shootings were just everywhere. And before you know it, a lot of people are down. And aside from those people that are down, the other ones that are trying to rescue the other ones, they are being shot too. So the thing was, everybody was confused. And the major thing that caused this scenario, why people are having them much, is a lot of people were thinking that it's drugs. Because normally drugs used to come here and harass people. NDLA, they used to come here and harass people. So they're shooting people while it's drugs. So some people were even coming thinking that it's drugs, they're not going to be affected. So before they knew, once they step in, they shoot them, direct shooting. And before we know it, it was terrorists. And nobody can be able to recall who is that person. We don't even know who. So before people who come to for the other ones rescues, before we knew it, they followed through this way, trying to escape. And what they did there was, as they were moving, slowly, not even running, anyone they saw coming, they shoot and machete you down. That's what they did yesterday.
These terrorists, they are using, their modus operandi is using of motorcycle. This motorcycle should be banned completely. Please, government should be, after banning it, it should be enforced. Because the problem we are having in Nigeria now, we have good policy, but implementation is key. To implement it, government should please, they should ban motorcycle and they should provide CCTV camera in every junction. Since government can provide, as in cars for all the first class chief, government, I swear, do and provide.
This is Angwarukuba. Yesterday around 7, just after 7, around 7:30 p.m., people were living their normal living here in Angwarukuba. Then some hoodlums, unknown gunmen, of course, they came and started shooting people randomly. They started shooting people. You know, this was a planned attack because people were trying. There is no how people will defend themselves because it took some minutes before the security men came in. Before then, so many people have been killed. So the community is very heavy today. Since yesterday, and as I'm talking to you now, no presence of government.
My whole part is that I felt that there is need for the government, if truly they want to fight and protect the life of the citizen, if truly they are not using their citizens to sacrifice and appease the gods of the land, if truly they are not protecting bandits, there's one thing that stood out for me from all these people that have spoken, that they should ban bikes. If eventually the government take it into consideration and bans bikes, I believe the Fulani or the terrorist movements will be restricted. One, anytime they sight bikes, it will allow the people to know that these people that are driving bike are terrorists. They are not security agency. They will just ban bikes, not for the police, not for the security agents, not for anybody. Bikes are banned in the states. So that whenever they hear the sound of bikes, everybody will just be at alert and know that these are terrorists. It will be difficult for this Boko Haram, Fulani, Al-Qaeda, RCC, SWAP, Isba, all of them. It is difficult for them to come in a car. They always use bikes. And once they use bikes, you listen to everything that happened now, how the soldiers are protecting them. We will also talk about that at the end of this video. But I also want you guys to watch this particular video of VOP, what Barrister Daliti said. The Nigerian government has spent 32.8 trillion, not million, not billions, trillions for the past 15 years to combat insurgency. And I want you guys to watch.
Moses, are you aware that we have spent 32.8 trillion
naira? Yes, in the past 15 years. In the past 15 years.
Because of what? That is, what are we fighting? What is this insecurity all about? I have called out northern leaders here. Call this your mad dog to order. They refuse. Rather, every time they'll be telling us they want to overrun here. They want to overrun. Who are the people that want to overrun? Are they not your people? How can you be there pretending as if you don't know what is going on? Meanwhile, you are fueling the fire from behind. That you now want to make the government look like a fool. Are you telling me that northern leaders don't know the solution to this problem? Moses, the Constitution said that the president can declare state of emergency in a place where law and order have broken down, in a state of insecurity. Why haven't Tinubu declared state of emergency in the north? Please tell me. But when Wike was quarreling with Mubarak, he declared state of emergency. Please, can you just oppose the two events and tell me whether these guys are serious?
Well, he did declare a state of emergency on insecurity. How do you react to that? You don't think that's something that's...
Declare it in the states that are the hotbed.
Okay, he should declare state of emergency
there was a time
states.
last year when the North asked Tinubu to declare state of emergency in the region. I was thinking that Tinubu would take that opportunity, but he never did. I was surprised. What is going on in the north today and what happened in River before state of emergency was declared? Please, which one is worse? Tell me, which one is worse? So to tell you that people, they know what they are doing. They really don't want to act. Every time insecurity. Meanwhile, you know the problem. They bring solution. So why should I sit down every day I'll be talking of insecurity, as if we are the only country in the whole world? Moses, you were here when Christopher Musa was appointed as chief of army staff. Is that not true? This man worked. He did a very good job. We were seeing the actual killing of terrorists, not audio killing. We were seeing them. All of a sudden, they said there was a coup or there was no coup. All of a sudden, they removed that man from his office. Is that not true? Then a month after, they appointed him as Minister of Defense. Look at the pranks these guys are playing. Somebody that was linked to a coup, whether he is for or against. You now brought him back as Minister of Defense. Moses, have you noticed that since this man became Minister of Defense, this killing and whatever has escalated?
After all of this money that they have spent, I mean, 32.8 trillion. Just remove the 30. Just say 2 trillion alone is enough to combat this insurgency. But instead, the Nigerian military heads, all the ogas, are using this money to enrich themselves. After all of this money that they have spent so far. But I want you guys to see the amount of money that they have spent on these military people and the response and what the military men are doing with this money. I want you guys to listen to Nigeria military heads, what they are saying on how they are telling you cannot hurt Boko Haram or any terrorist in Nigeria. I want you guys to watch.
In the laws of war, at the end of the day, the Boko Haram fighters are still considered as Nigerians. They may have erred, and they will definitely account for whatever they have done. Are we saying, on account of the fact that they are Nigerians, if we have the opportunity to rehabilitate them, we should not? And I think that is what went into the thinking of the defense headquarters some years ago, which was also bought by the federal government and the Borno state government to arrive at the issue of the Borno model. So we take your observation seriously, and I can assure you that that review will be done, and you will hear our new operational directives for Operation Safe Corridor. Thank you.
Justin, I also want you guys to watch another video from a different military head.
For everyone, you need to come on board. Boko Haram should lay their arms unconditionally and be accepted in the community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. And ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that we can once again reoccupy our peaceful position in Nigeria.
These are generous. But you might threat that is all. But I want you to watch your Gagbata, Chief of Army Staff. Though we have talked about it, I'm just making this particular video so that all of you will understand what we are facing in Nigeria.
Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. So many people have asked that questions. Why do we need to rehabilitate criminals? They all should be killed. Because they kill people. Well, that may make sense. But even in the Bible, we heard about the prodigal son. If there was not that window for the man to come back, would they have come back? So the point is that these are Nigerians, mostly. And it's important for us to give them that window to repent if they want to, rather than pushing them to the extreme to say, okay, it's either we kill you or you continue with the adventure. I think it's important for us to make people understand, especially in the National Assembly, because as we speak now, everything about Safe Corridor has been driven by...
Remember, minimum people they have counted so far is 88 souls. Some people said 86, some people said 88. 88 souls were gone in one day. The military head is telling you that the people that fired these people deserve a second chance. Can even aspire to become a president like Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Nigeria. They are first citizens of Nigeria. They also are claimed that these people are their prodigal son. That, oh, prodigal son in the Bible, go out there, later he come back, his father forgive him. So that these people can be forgiven. Those are the ways of your military officers in Nigeria, that they have spent 32.8 trillion so far, giving them as a yearly allocation to combat insurgency. Now, while you are thinking, oh, these people, maybe they have a mental problem. Now, I want you guys to watch your president himself, what he's saying. According to your president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he said all the soldiers that have died since he resumed office in 2023, that he want to sacrifice his own salary to help them. Instructed Accountant General of the Federation to calculate or combine or gather all his salary and give to these people. And people were clapping, and I want you guys to watch.
From all the salaries that I've earned, the Accountant General to establish an account to fund those men and women who stand on the arms way, who have lost the husband and wives. Create a special funding for them. Regardless of what insurance or what the military or the armed forces might have been doing. Let's put hands together to donate specially to that account. Those who might have lost their limbs or arms or eyes will be able to give them hope and a better promise for the future. Nigeria will overcome the problem of insecurity. We will invest in armament to defeat the insurgency. We will put it together with you. This type of unity I have not imagined. I thank God. I rejoice with you. I rejoice with myself.
Now, when he made this particular speech, somebody that is not smart enough will think, oh, wow, how can the president do this? This is good. President give her his salary. Before then, I want you guys to take a calculator and just times it. How much is the president's salary in the first place? His salary, according to the constitution, president receives 1.5 million per month. If you times it a year, times it times 3, you realize that the president's salary out of these 3 years that he has spent so far, that he said that he should gather together, is 50 million. Now, how will 50 million at least sustain the family of the fallen heroes so far? 50 million, if you divide it now, let's say just divide it by 20, it will be like 500,000 that we get to these people. If you divide it like only this year alone, Nigerian soldiers that have died is more than 60. If you divide it by 60, okay. If you not divide it by 500 or over 1,000 soldiers that have died over the years, you will just see that all of them will go home with 50,000. That people don't think. People just imagine, oh, he said his salary. He didn't say his allocation that worth over billions, not yearly allocation. He didn't talk about, oh, I will give them the subsidy of this year. No. He didn't talk about his own budget money. No. He says salary. How much is salary? And people are clapping that Tinubu is not touching his salary. His salary so far is 1.5. He's not touching it. And you want to compare his salary to the billions that he's using, that he's borrowing. Anyway, why did he say the money that we borrow, we give it to them? Now, that's aside. I also want you guys to watch this particular video. We'll be right back.
The president of Nigeria does not want to offend some people. Maybe he had an agreement with them. If not, there is no information that the president is not aware of. He gets a security report every day. Even apart from that, newspaper. I mean, there are so many sources for him to get information on what is going on. So he cannot pretend not to know. In fact, the way it is now, I don't even expect him to depend on anybody about insecurity. He should go out.
There's something I'd like for you to break down for us. When you say that the president doesn't want to offend some people,
yes.
Can you break down that?
Yes, let me tell you. Good, fine. Now, some people were in a particular school in Niger State, giving the students drill on how to, avoid security. Kidnapping and all that. All of a sudden, somebody called the security men to leave that school. And under 30 minutes, they came and packed over 100 of them away. The president of Nigeria said that he wants to know who made that call. Up to today, Mr. Okoro, up to today, did you hear anything? His own Minister of Defense came in and said the same thing. Up to today, did you hear anything? So is that not where to start? To tell you that yes. Then the appointment I told you about here, what does it tell you? What does it mean? Do you change a winning team in a football match, Mr. Moses? Do you change a winning team? A man who came to, that was exactly, in fact, that man is lucky they did not kill him. Because I remember the man that took over from Brotai. He did the same thing against the terrorists. He gave them help. all of a sudden, that man died mysteriously. So does it not tell you that something is happening? No, tell me. With all this, does it not tell you that something is happening? Mention any time President Tinubu has come out to make a very annoying statement against this thing, to tell them that he doesn't want this thing, or give a marching order to the military. Has he spoken against this thing one day, except talking through Bayo Ononoga?
Now, Barrister Dality said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows these bandits. He don't just want to fight them because he knows where they are, where they hide, their places. If you think I'm lying because you listen to what he said, I also want you guys to hear from their Gapata of them or Gumi.
Well, sir. Well, a lot of people have seen you in clips and pictures with this terrorist where you know where they are. We've communicated with them. You've even as far as negotiating with them, So a lot of people believe that since you have, this the knowledge about all this, is it that the government does not have the power or the equipment to know where these terrorists are to tackle insecurity?
The government knows every terrorist by name and by location. I don't go yellow. I don't go to the terrorists alone. I call the police, I call the security, everybody. I will go to the MES, another place. And far, when we went to one terrorist, I went even with women with me. Go to the bush. When you didn't see it before the camera was not concentrated on it. I don't go hello.
This is just pointing to one direction that the Nigerian government, they knows these people. Also confirm in this video that it is not the first time that the Nigerian soldiers are doing this. Once terrorists come and buy people, the Nigerian soldiers will barricade. If these people want to resist, Nigerian soldiers will fire. The Nigerian defense quarter will come. Oh, sorry, I don't think it's our men, but anyway, don't touch the terrorists, they're our family. If they are not the one doing it, I don't know why they keep on protecting these people. Remember before Shettima resumed office, Shettima said that if they voted for him and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he himself will lead Nigerian soldiers to the war front, that he will ensure that he fight these people to the very end. And I want you guys to listen.
I've been in the theater of conflict for 18 years. I will lead the troops. My principal is an economic wizard who transformed Lagos into the third largest economy in Africa. He will concentrate on the economy. By God's grace, I will handle the security arm. Not only handle the security arm, I will lead the troops to battle across the length and breadth of this country.
But now that they are buying people, I have never seen him talk about it. They can just, as people are dying in Plateau, these people can travel and go to another country and go and enjoy themselves. Now, as everybody is crying, D1 is rejoicing and wishing Bola Ahmed Tinubu a happy birthday. And I want you guys to watch.
Happy birthday to the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you so much for everything you have done for Nigeria. I took time to go to your Instagram page, Your Excellency, see the thousands of love and wishes and goodwill. A lot of Nigerians love you, they appreciate you, and that's because we know a good leader when we see one. Thank you so much, and I pray that 2027, we are going to transfer that same love to all the polling units. God will grant you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to continue to lead our great nation to the promised land. Everywhere good, Your Excellency. D1 here. Shalom.
D1, it shall never be well with you and your unborn generation to come. Since you choose to celebrate evil, evil shall never ever depart from your household. This is the good president that you, D1, you are celebrating. May God have mercy on your wicked soul. Honestly.
Anyway, this is what we're going to be ending the video here. Like I said in the beginning, for those of you that are interested in watching those videos to see what happened, that is Fulani people with my people live, those kind of things, you can go to our Telegram. It's there. You will see and you will know that Nigerian government are vampire on their own. How will the Fulani herdsmen do this? All you need to do is to send your soldiers to protect these people. Yearly, they are allocating funds, billions every year for Nigeria government. Sometimes they said over 500 billion. Sometimes they say, I don't really know the total amount. You can calculate 32.8 trillion so far, divided it by 15, so that you know how much they are allocating for military weapons every year that they cannot defeat this Fulani. Your military head is telling you that the only solution that you have, that these people can be aspired to become president. And if you think I'm also lying, I mean, if you watch this particular video of this soldiers where they dismiss him because he said that, oh, these people, they are the Nigerian government, the Nigerian leaders, their children to also be recruited to army to go to war front. That's only his offense, and they expect him and be dismissed him from military. But deep down, over 1,000 Boko Harams have been rehabilitated and integrated into the society like the promise. Prodigal sons of Nigeria APC government. These are them. Many soldiers are complaining daily. We have made several videos, except you are not following us. We have made several videos about these people, that the Nigerian government are protecting this Fulani, makes you to believe that they are fighting. And the worst part of it, the one that pains me, is that the Nigerian military head, all the ogas, the generals, the brigadiers, the service chief and defense minister, their salary is not up to 1 million a month, but all of them have estates. You will not ask, where are you making this particular money to have this estate? Nobody is investigating them. The ESCC is not doing any investigation. All they know how to do is to go after boys, bust their ceiling, bust their door, bust their gate, all in the name of Yahoo. Remember all this incident that happened on Palm Sunday. That was when they carried out this attack. As at now, the president have not spoke any word. And I rest my case here. What do you guys think about this video? Please let us know in the comment section. Do you really think that they should ban bikes? If you think that would be the better solution, also let us know. What are your reactions so far? What do you think about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that all they care now is to give rights to the citizen? Peace out.
Abu ya